Good day, subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am Jeremy. This is a financial education channel, and today we are talking about how to make money while you sleep. Isn't that just a beautiful thing? I'm going to give you guys the 5 best ways, in my opinion, you have the opportunity to make money while you sleep, which is a figurative speech meaning you have potential to make money when you're not even working on that. Creating something and it just makes money for you for a long time to come. So it's what some refer to as passive income. Passive income. Whereas, if you're working your regular job or whatnot, or say I'm working my regular job, I do photography for real estate. I'm flicking those photos and I'm editing them. That's doing an actual income type job right then and there. And that's one and done. When I sell that project to the customer, it's over. I made the money from that and it's over. Whereas say when I create, well, I don't want to go into it too much, but say you create something that can be used for years and years to come, then that is passive income. So let's go ahead and get into this. Number one thing we were talking about today as far as making money while you sleep is monetizing your website. If you have a website, monetizing that, monetizing your blog, monetizing a YouTube channel if you have something like that, or some type of other video service type channel. This channel is monetized. So a lot of times before you click on my video, you may or may not see an ad. Sometimes at the very end of the video, you may or may not see an ad. So I actually get paid from that by YouTube. They pay me about 50% of whatever the advertiser pays for that. So, and if you have a website, you could put those little sidebars on, your website or whatever, that show like Google ads that will show like relevant things based on what people have searched before in the Google search engine and whatnot. So you could have those on your website. So if you bring in a lot of traffic to a website that you can have those ads on there, and when people click on them, you get paid for that. Things like that. Same thing with a blog. Put ads on that if you want. You get paid for that when people click on it, and if they actually buy something and whatnot. So there's a huge opportunity there if you want to monetize and you have something where you bring in quite a few amount of people to that service or to that website, to that YouTube channel, whatever you do. So that's way number one. Way number two is being invested in dividend companies. We talk a ton about the stock market on this channel, probably more than anything. And this is a way to make money while you sleep. If you're invested in dividend paying companies, they usually pay out dividends every quarter, so 4 times a year, once every 3 months, and depending on how many shares you get paid and depending on the rate of what they pay out dividends to you, you basically get free money funneled into your account for just owning the stock. So you make money while you sleep. It's a beautiful thing. And that's how people that have millions of dollars, they just invest in safe companies that pay dividends. They can make hundreds of thousands of dollars per year, if not millions of dollars per year, by just having their money invested in dividend-paying stocks. And they don't have to do a thing. They don't have to do a thing. So that's another great way that you can make money while you sleep, or just for doing nothing, basically, other than being invested. Dividend-paying companies. Number 3, affiliate links. This is something that one of the subscribers on my channel actually recently educated me on, affiliate links. So if you ever go into the description bar on this channel, you're going to see that I have a bunch of links there. I have my favorite books I like as far as stock market goes, my favorite movies I like that have to do with business or whatever, or stock market. I have my favorite books on business, favorite books on personal finance. I also have my camera equipment I use for this channel all linked in there. Now, if somebody clicks on that, I don't get paid. If somebody clicks on one of those and they actually buy it, say they buy my favorite investing book or whatever, then I actually get a cut of that from Amazon. So that's a great way of making income. And one of my subscribers, who I cannot remember the name of the channel right now, unfortunately, but they have a very good channel built up on YouTube. They educated me on this and they said, hey, we get a good percentage of our revenue from doing affiliate links. And I was like, well, and people always ask me, what's your favorite book on the stock market? What's your favorite thing like that? This is a great way. Now I have it linked in the description. It's on every single video I post now. So that's great. So now I don't have to respond to a bunch of those comments that are rhetorical and whatnot. And I get paid if someone actually buys the thing I suggested. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now you can also do affiliate links in things like if you have a blog. Say you have a blog and you're talking about painting a fence. If you're using a certain type of paint or paintbrush or whatever, you can link that in there from your Amazon affiliates account, have the link in there, and if people decide, wow, that's a nice paint, we want to use that on our fence or whatever, or that paintbrush, they can click on that, and if they buy it right then and there, you get a cut of that from Amazon or from eBay or whatever place you linked it from. So a lot of different companies, and most of the major online retailers all offer affiliate links because it brings in them quite a bit of revenue. And they're like, hey, if you're bringing us in revenue, and that's not organic revenue, that's coming from somewhere else, we're going to compensate you guys back and hook you up with a percentage of this because you're helping us build our business. So affiliate links is really powerful, and it's more powerful depending on the type of channel. Like do-it-yourself type channels on YouTube, or do-it-yourself on blogs, makeup type videos or makeup blogs, things like that. That can really be a great source of income. Affiliate links is number 3. Number 4 is stock photos or stock music, things like that. What I mean by that, say you're a photographer, you're a very good photographer, you can take photos of whatever it is, you can put them on one of the stock websites, and then people that are in marketing companies, things like that need photos of this or that, they can actually purchase that package, and then they're allowed to use those photos in their commercials or print ads or whatever they need to use them in, and they don't have to worry about someone coming after them for copyright infringement or something like that, because they paid the fee to use that, and then once that fee's paid, they're allowed to use it on whatever they need to use it on. Same thing with music. If you're the type of person that makes a lot of great beats and things like that, you can either start your own website or go to one of the music websites to then go ahead and release music if somebody pays a certain amount of money for this. It's a great way of making money. For instance, I have a customer who wanted a specific song for videos I make for her. She wanted a very specific song. That one song I had to buy from this website. It was not free, but I had to buy it, and once I bought it, then I could use it on all the videos for her and whatnot. This one song was $24 for one song. One song, and now I'm allowed to use it. It's non-copyright and whatnot. I can use it on all the videos and whatnot, but $24. And you know, that's a beat he or she might have created years ago. So imagine if they can just sell 10 beats a day, which is super low, super low. I know they're selling a lot more than 10 beats a day. Let's just assume it's 10 beats a day, that's $240. They're probably selling, I would say, hundreds of beats per day, if not thousands of beats. And imagine at 24 bucks a pop. Imagine what type of income that person's having. So it is incredible. It is incredible. So that's a very powerful way. If you have a talent like photography, or if you have a talent like doing music, that you can bring in a good amount of income. That's number 4, stock photos and stock music. Number 5, and the last one today, it is selling your own product on your channel, YouTube channel, or your blog, or your website, or something like that. This is a great one because you basically get all the income from this. Whereas if you sell somebody else's product, you only get a very small fraction of that. Like for instance, all the stuff I have listed in my links, I only get a very small fraction if you buy that book or buy this movie or whatever. Whereas if I sold my own book, which I probably won't ever write a book, but if I sold my own book, I get all the proceeds of the profits, whatever's left after the physical cost of the book or the ebook or whatever, I get all that. So let's say you have a blog where you're talking about cleaning and you show people how to clean things so well, and you're talking about kitchens and whatnot and how to clean your pots great. If you have created a little sponge or whatnot that you think works so great, you could include that in your blog and go ahead and show people this is how you do it. Or you have the YouTube channel and you're showing people, hey, this is how you use this and it works so great to clean your pots and pans and whatnot. And then you sell that to the people, and then guess what? You get all that profit from it. So selling your own stuff can actually be the best way if you have a huge base, or not necessarily a huge base, but if you have a good sized base and it's willing to put in the time to make that sponge or make that book or make whatever it is you're making to create that. If it's really worth your time and if you feel like you're passionate enough about it, then that's another awesome source of basically bringing in an income to you. It might be the best one of all of them, actually, selling your own stuff, because it's the most profitable and it's also the most, I would say, original. It's also like, if you have a connection with your fans, or if you have a connection with the people on your blog or the people that come to your website, and it's people that come very often, you have a connection with them, they're a lot more likely to probably buy something you did, you created, versus buying something that someone else did or someone else created. So number 5, that might actually be the most powerful of all them. I hope this helped immensely, guys, on ways that you can make money while sleeping. Passive income. It's a very powerful thing. It's a beautiful thing, and it's something that I think everyone should really be educated on. I really do. And I hope this educated you guys a bit today on the 5 best, in my opinion. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, you may want to. I talk a ton about personal finance, talk a lot about the stock market, investments and how to make wise investments, those kinds of things, stocks I'm buying. Talk about business and doing videos like I did today, entrepreneurship type videos every once in a while I throw in there. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.